What's up, Jamers? It's the one Jame. It's time for the cross-format cup. SULTAI DREADHORDE 2019 against Aetherflux Reservoir combo from 2018. Let's go over the deck list right now. First deck list is SULTAI DREADHORDE from 2019. We have our Wild Growth Walker Jadelight Ranger Explore package. For those of you that don't know what this is, Explore, the keyword is reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, then put the card back or put it into your graveyard. So basically, it's Surveil 1. If it's a land, you draw it. If you do Surveil, put a 1/1 counter on the creature. And Wild Growth Walker says that whenever you explore, put a +1/+1 counter on Wild Growth Walker and you gain 3 life. So this card on turn 2, paired with Jadelight Ranger on turn 3, this card says you explore twice, puts 2 1/1 counters on Wild Growth Walker, and also gains you 6 life, and also adds lands to your hand, or buffs the Jadelight Ranger. So very, very powerful package back here in 2019. And this is paired with Vraskal Golgari Queen, Tamiyo Collector of Tales to fuel your graveyard for Command the Dreadhorde. This is what the deck is based around. Choose any number of target creatures and or Planeswalker cards in graveyards, in any graveyard, by the way. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total mana value of those cards. Put them on the battlefield under your control. So what you try to do, is gain a bunch of life with Wild Growth Walker, and then and Jadelight Ranger and Merfolk Branchwalker exploring a bunch of times. So where you have like 40 life, and then you command the Dreadhorde and bring everything on both graveyards back onto the battlefield, and you win the game with Command the Dreadhorde. You can also win the game with casting Nissa Who Shakes the World, and then casting Hydroid Crokeyz right afterwards. And then it also has different interactive elements like Cast Down, Assassin's Trophy, and Find Finality, giving other creatures -4/-4, or just returning a Hydroid Crokeyz or Jadelight Ranger or something back to your hand. Our sideboard here consists of a couple copies of Duress, Negate, Cast Down, Find Finality, Thrashing Brontodon, and Massacre Girl. And we have paired up against Reservoir combo here. It is a mono blue deck that relies on artifacts, so it is the closest to an fully artifact deck as you can get. We have Mox Amber, Ornithopter, 4 copies, Navigator's Compass, Renegade Map, Prophetic Prism, Psi Master Thopterist, Inspiring Statuary, to have non-artifact spells have Improvise, so you can tap them for mana. Paradoxical Outcome, return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you control to their owner's hands. Draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way. So you can return a bunch of 0 mana cards and play them all again and draw a bunch of cards. Commit to Memory, Aetherflux Reservoir, which we're going to use in order to gain a bunch of life on our turn and then pay 50 life to deal 50 damage to our opponent's face and kill them. It's a weird matchup because you can gain life up to more than 50 with the deck this is playing against, the SULTAI DREADHORDE, so we'll see if Aetherflux Reservoir actually kills the opponent. Brawl's expertise to return things to their owner's hands, and then you can cast them with spell mana value 4 or less without paying its mana cost, which is Aetherflux Reservoir, of course. And then Reverse Engineer, which has improvised, draw 3 cards, and you can use your artifacts to help cast a spell, which is the reason why we're playing Ornithopter and Navigator's Compass and Renegade Map and all these other artifacts. This card's sideboard consists of Glitnance Crane for aggro decks, Negate, Fireforge's Puzzle Knot, Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Mystical Dispute. And the reason why I have Mystical Dispute in here is because there was a 1 mana counterspell in this format that is not on Arena. So I was like, what's the best 1 mana counterspell that can replace it? And that is this. I believe the card's called Metallic Rebuke. And Metallic Rebuke I don't think is on Arena, but it might be. But we're having Mystical Dispute in its place here today. Anyways, hope you enjoy the matches, and they all start right now. Alright, we are on the draw here. We have Wild Growth Walker into Merfolk Branchwalker and Nissa into Crokeyz, so this is definitely a keep here. Here we go, Woodland Cemetery into Wild Growth Walker, and then hopefully we draw a Jadelight Ranger. Not a Jadelight Ranger, we have Merfolk, or Wild Growth Walker here, which should be good for us. Psi Master Thopterist. Now, every time you cast an artifact, make a 1/1. Here we go. I kind of want to kill this. I kind of have to kill that, right? But Cast Down says non-legendary, and Psi is legendary. Might just have to trophy that, but I kind of want to trophy the Reservoir. I'm going to go Merfolk Branchwalker and leave Master Thopters on the board, which could be a problem. No attack. We can go Nissa, untap, and cast down if we draw an Overgrown Tomb. Oh, there's a Reverse Engineer. Draw 3 cards. Mox Amber, make a 1/1. If one day we see something like this on Arena midweek event, ask credit for it for Baiwatsi. Maybe they grant me some rare wild cards. Oh, there's a Command the Dreadhorde. Alright, I kind of want to get rid of the Sai, but like, gosh, I need to save this for Reservoir. I probably should pass turn. Cast Down was basically the Heartless Act of this specific format that this was in. Cast Down was really, really strong. And it is still really strong, but a Heartless Act kills legendaries also, so Heartless Act is the better card out of the two. But Cast Down was the close second before like cards like Eliminate and Infernal Grasp and things like that were in the format. If Infernal Grasp was in this format, this deck gains a bunch of life with Wild Walker, and you could actually get away with playing like close to 2 or 4, even 4 copies of Infernal Grasp in this deck if it was a card in this format. But since we have Cast Down, we cannot kill the Side Master Thopterus, and it's going to continue to make 1/1 artifacts. But next turn, we get to... There's a Statuary. Non-artifacts have improvised. Oh, non-artifact spells you cast have improvised. So this can actually make Baral's Expertise and Friends have improvised, which is crazy. I don't think Baral's Expertise has improvised already. There's an Overgrown Tomb. Alright, so I will cast Overgrown... I will play Overgrown Tomb and cast Nissa and then untap the Overgrown Tomb. Not sure... I forgot how many negates or any counter spells this deck has in the main deck. Good thing there's no mass manipulation. Oh, there's Commit Memory. Fair. There's 3 copies of that in the deck. All right, what else could they have? Are they gonna Expertise? Looks like they're improvising. The Reverse Engineer in here. There's a Commit Memory in here. That Commit Memory on the Nissa was actually crazy. It was just like better than Aether Crest in that situation. So I guess my best draw... Oh, there's the Aether Flux. Oh no. I could technically lose right now. I was going to hold Assassin's Trophy up for the Reservoir, but I can't because I could not untap my Overgrown Tomb. I think they can actually cast Memory here. From the graveyard. Because Statuary says that non-artifact spells have improvised. Which means that Memory would have improvised. Crazy. Maybe, like, there's an argument for Assassin's Trophy on the Psy Master Thopters, honestly. But there's only 2 copies of Aether Flux Reservoir in the deck, so getting rid of the first one with Assassin's Trophy and then drawing my second Assassin's Trophy, or getting it back with Tamio and then hitting the other one is very good. But they can reset everything with Memory and put it back. from the grave, so they're not gone forever. Just depends on what the opponent does here with this memory. Or maybe there's an expertise they're casting from hand. Paradoxical outcome. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, here we go. We're comboing. $29 life. $34 life. 37 life. Oh my gosh. Are we doing everything? They're going off. Reverse engineer, draw 3. Go to 43 life. Oh no. Oh, go into combat? Did they not get there? Oh my gosh, they didn't get there. But we're not going to get there either. Alright, we have to trophy... We have to trophy the reservoir, or else we will die. And then I'm pretty sure I just have to cast... I'm not going to cast Crokeyz, I guess, right? Crokeyz for 2 doesn't really do anything. Let's be honest, none of these cards do anything. Alright, so next up, we are going to... They're going to... Maybe they memory, maybe they give us our Nissa back. Because we will draw the Nissa, I think. Or else this shuffle first. Yeah, it shuffles, then draws. Good thing there's no Narset in this format. Narset Carter available. 8 mana, 9 mana available for the opponent. Including the artifacts, way more than 9 mana available because of Inspiring Statuary. I would love to draw a Jade Light Ranger. Next turn, we can go Nissa with Hinterland Harbor, Forest, and 3 other cards to have a Crokeyz for 4 after the Nissa in the same turn, or we can just command the Dreadhorde. But command the Dreadhorde doesn't do anything right now, right? I guess we can get their Aetherflux Reservoir. I guess we should just cast down this Ornithopter. I mean, it's one less card to play. It's like our only interaction, right? We might as well. They draw one less card. They have one less card to play under Thopterist. I mean, I guess, right? Doesn't feel good. Mox Amber, Compass go to 46. Okay, another Ornithopter. Renegade map. More Thopters. More Thopters! They're just going to kill me with Thopters. Use attack with 1/1. There's 7 of them. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another commit memory in the hand to stop the Nissa again, which would really suck. That could mean that I just cast Crokeyz. Oh, there's a memory. Oh my goodness. I drew another Assassin's Trophy, which is not bad. We did draw double Llanowar Elves, which is actually bad. Pathetic Prism. Draw a card. I mean, at least that's not an Aetherflux Reservoir. Our hand is now significantly worse without Nissa and Crokeyz available to us. There's probably Drew and Aether Flux. They can't cast it yet, right? This match might... This best of 5 might actually take forever. There's so many things to do, so many options in that artifact deck. I wouldn't be surprised if this video lasts, like, freaking 2 hours. There's just so many things to tap, so many things to do. It's like cat oven, right? Like, they sacrifice the cat, they sacrifice the food to bring back the cat, they trigger the Trail of Crumbs, they trigger the Trail of Crumbs again, they pay a mana, they get a card, they pay another mana, they get a card. I have double Wild Growth Walker. I would do anything for a Jadelight Ranger off the top. Baral's expertise, responding with paradoxical outcome. Holy crap. Alright, so there's no Aether Flux in their hand. I have 5 mana to play with, so 1, 2... I'm going to go Llanowar Elves into double Wild Growth Walker, I think. A lot of artifacts. So many artifacts, it's like an art of fiction. Wait, is Death by Artifacts just called an art of fiction anyway? Alright, I would like to draw a... That's not it. I was going to say Fine Finality to get rid of all these cards. Am I going to die Lord Kaiju? Probably. By probably, I mean most likely, which means yes. There are 16 1/1 attackers. Which means I'm definitely dead to 1/1 Thopters. I'm not going to bore you with how this plays out, I'm literally just dead. Oh, they're attacking. I guess my opponent doesn't know that you can just tap the 16 and it attacks with everything. Meat Hook loves this. Oh, Meat Hook definitely loves this. If there was Meat Hook in this deck, it would be broken. Mulligan to 5. Can't be bad for us, right? Can't be bad. Vraska, that should help. Yep, there's our land draw from our Branch Walker. Not like we needed more lands or anything. Field of Ruin. Thrashing Brontopal. Go ahead and attack first. Put out our Brontopal. There's a Sai. We get to get rid of that with Vraska, which is very good. Ornithopter. Another Ornithopter. Calm down. Ooh, Finality. Go ahead and Vraska the Sai. So Sai is gone, which hurts their game plan. Vraska's going to go down.
not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Draw 3. Yikes. First Energy Renew is a pretty freaking good card. Suffer and Void. Right at the top. That can't be good. I mean, we can Massacre Girl and kill everything. Yeah, I think I'm going to Massacre Girl, kill everything. Wait, if these trade... then Massacre Girl doesn't kill my Brontodon, I think. 1, 2, 3? It does not kill my Brontodon, does it? If these trade, Brontodon does not kill. Not die, I don't think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think? There's a chance Brontodon dies and I'm doing the math wrong. But if Branchwalker and 1/1 block, 1/1 blocks the Branchwalker, I don't think Brontodon dies. Okay, so I really hope that Captain Nintendo here isn't watching my stream. Because there's no way you don't take that block, right? Master Girl never kills herself. Yeah, Brontodon would not have died if they blocked. Maybe they needed the last artifact there to tap for something. I guess I hope that's the case. Alright, let's hope this doesn't get committed. Because they can go tap, 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 and that's commit. Yep. Fortunate. They could Field of Ruin away my Prime Finality. They can actually cast Memory right now. I don't know how good this can be, though. Alright. I kind of wish I didn't play this Wild Growth Walker so I could negate afterwards. It's okay. This hand is really, really freaking good, especially with the Wild Growth Walker on board. Rest first. They could have their own negate, I guess. Tap the compass, tap the blue mana. There's 6 mana remaining afterwards. It definitely duress the Paradoxical Alchemy, right? No, I duress the Dispute because I can just negate the Paradoxical Alchemy. I have 4 mana to mess with. So in that case, I just go Daylight Ranger plus Llanowar Elves. Hold up the gate. I'm gonna keep the Brontodon on top. So I can actually stop the Statuary or something. Plus, Daylight Ranger becomes a 4/3. No way I could kill them with these, though. Down to 5. Oh my! They can respond with Paradoxical Outcome since it's instant. Oh, actually, I don't have any blue mana in my deck, and they just change phases and then cast Paradoxical Outcome. Yeah, that works. That does work. Sick. I guess I shouldn't have tapped my other blue mana then. I didn't think it would matter. Hopefully they don't just win the game right now. Yikes. They're going to have an army of creatures, but what's good for us is we have Find Finality. So we can actually kill all their creatures. So what we're going to do is we're going to Find Finality, put the counters on Massacre Girl. So where we have a 2/2 Massacre Girl and a 0/1 Wild Growth Walker. Then we'll shock our Watery Grave, cast Merfolk Branchwalker. Oh my. Oh my goodness. We can actually die. Wow, that mistake of not leaving up double blue mana is costing us probably the game. Because now they're at 13 life. Oh my gosh. 22 life. Wow. I need double blue. Just in case they do that shenanigans again. Well, I guess it doesn't matter since I know that deck list only plays one Field of Ruin. This is a crazy game, too. Alright. Opponent. Alright, that resolved. Now what? Yep. Bouncing my Master Girl is pretty good for us, though. Oh, trophy. That's also good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana available. I don't know what they can do off just the Navigator's Compass, though. Because this doesn't really do anything. So I think I'm going Master Girl plus Wild Growth plus Branchwalker. I'm going Graveyard with this duress. I think I'm going Graveyard. And I just want to draw Command the Dreadhorde at this point. Or like Tameo. Oh god. That's a card that can get them into it. That's probably the best top deck in the deck. Yikes. They can probably get to 50 life this turn. Depending on how many artifacts they draw here. Alright, land. Woo! Dodged a bullet. Now the question is, are we killing Thopterus or are we killing Reservoir? Oh, Thopterus. Oh, I guess both? We're gonna sack 2 artifacts to draw a card? Nope. Get in! Vendor's Fair. Wow. Do I just have to, like, trophy that thing? Branchwalker's a good draw. I'll go to Grave. Get in! Alright. They can search for an artifact, put it into the hand, and shuffle. But I don't even know what that gets. So I should probably just chill. Oh, it's a Crokeyz. I'm gonna go 5 because I'm playing Fine Finality. This should draw me Nissa. Or not. Back! Alright, sacrifice the Vendor's Fair. I wonder what they get. They already have Reservoir. Medic Prism. Oh yeah, because it draws a card. Glint Nest. Looks at the top 4, reveals an artifact. Got a navigator's compass. Gosh, that deck gained so much life. Gosh, do I actually have to kill this reservoir? Because, like, how much life did they just gain this turn? Like 15? More than that? Wow, this is kind of slow. But we do have Nissa Krasis. The other Ranger can get us to more lands. Triple Hinterland Harbor. And yes, I do have these foil in the game. Because I played during this format. Master Girl, perfect. Oh, Lord. Turn 3 Master Thopterist. And no other land. I think... Do I hold Wild Growth Walker here? Or, like, post Master Girl? No. I could Wild Growth Walker here, and then they do their whole wide board plan. And then next turn, I go Jadelight Ranger. Plus, like, I can't cast another spell after that. So if I go Wild Growth Walker first, that means I have to survive 2 turns of making a lot of Thopters, casting a lot of spells. I think I'm going to go Jadelight Ranger here instead of Wild Growth Walker. Try to draw a Black Source. Okay, we drew 2 Black Sources. Which does work out for our Massacre Girl. The Explore package really does draw you a lot of cards. And it gets you out of land pockets. It's like... Prophetic Prism, make a Thopter, draw a card. I think I just play Watery Grave tapped here. But I don't want my Wild Growth Walker to die to Massacre Girl. This looks like a instant speed, like, another card, I guess. I don't have to Massacre Girl yet, so I could just, like, Nissa right now. It gets countered. I only have 1 forest anyway. Alright, at least my Massacre Girl doesn't get committed. Alright, another Prism. This means Massacre Girl kills Sai, which is good. I can also just Crisis for 4 next turn. Reversed Engineer. That card's so good. Oh, we could just trophy this eye. I mean, I could just Master Girl here. I think I'm going to. They don't have improvised stuff yet. Pretty sure this kills Sai. 3, 2, 1, 0. That animation's so good. And the next turn I get to Nissa and then Crokeyz for 4. Or Nissa and then Wildgrowth Walker, Merfolk, Branch Walker, and Assassin's Trophy, which I think is better. Statuary. That card's really good. Here we go. Use all of our non-forests. Mental misplay. Thanks for the raid. What is up, my friend? That is a negate on Nissa. That hurts. That definitely hurts. I think I should just probably Assassin's Trophy the Scythopterus before anything happens here. Studios! What's up? Cube Phase, how's it going? Prime Shifter, how's it going? Big raids in the house. If it's your first time here, I'm doing a cross-format cup with all the past standards in for a YouTube series. They're watching right now, so YouTube people got to hear you come into the stream. So, welcome to the stream, guys. There's the Aether Flux. All right, here we go. Here we freaking go. They got an Aether Flux. They got Inspiring Statuary. The only thing they don't have is a Sai, which they probably have. But we got a Crokeyz, we got a Tamiyo, we got a Wild Growth and a Jade Light. Let's freaking go. Now all I need to do is find something for this reservoir, like a Assassin's Trophy. Compass. This reservoir is freaking good. The gate. And I can go Tamiyo and plus for trophy. Probably the safest bet.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you. To the library.
Did not get trophy. I'm gonna go Wild Growth Walker plus hold up the gate. Leaving 2 blue mana up because they play Field of Ruin. I do not want them to take me off blue. Alright, up to the opponent. Wait, this reservoir is not legendary? Excuse me? Could be a counter spell in that hand. Could be a commit memory. How the heck is Aether Flux Reservoir not legendary? Tamiyo can bring the negate back to hand. Cannot anymore because it's going to go to my deck. They're 1 mana away from casting memory. they go land, they can tap double Reservoir plus Compass plus pay 3 mana. Okay. That's a lot of freaking life. I could actually lose this turn with double Reservoir. They're gonna dome me for 50, aren't they? Dome me for 50. Let's see it, opponent. Let's see it. Oh, God! No! 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 Oh, they stopped? Oh, they have 40. We really, really have to... Yikes. Our best chance at getting to trophy is Daylight Ranger. Put this in the graveyard. There it is. Yes, yes. Please get 2 trophies. That's not 2 trophies. Oh, wait. We can trophy 1, but we can't trophy the other. We are probably dead. Now the question is, do I cast second Tameo and get trophy back to my hand? I think the answer is no. We should probably just grace this for 2. Get as much damage on board as possible. Ooh, drawing Nissa is pretty freaking good. Now I wish I would have saved it. That's fine. It's not like they have mass board wipes or anything. They have Brawl's expertise to bounce stuff, though. I could definitely die to Aether Flux Reservoir this turn. 42. Yeah, I'm super duper dead. 45. 48. And 52. Second Aether Flux Reservoir does it. Do it. Dome me for 50. Dome me for 50. Boom! Yikes. Alright, game number 4. They're up to a 2-1, no lands mulligan. That's a good hand. It's passable, I guess. This is going to be a Hydroid Crisis back turn. Hopefully they don't have Psi. Prophetic Prism, Ornithopter, Commit. Go with Prophetic Prism. Okay. Next up, Daylight Ranger. There's a Command the Dreadhorde. Double land drawn. Right? Hopefully we don't flood. Another land. Sure. There's a Wild Growth Walker. to shock this and not use the blue because of Field of Ruin. Leaving double blue up. Protect against Field of Ruin while we have Negate. We don't play an actual basic island in this deck. Committing my Wild Growth Walker. Aggressive. What? Well, that can't get the Psy, right? The Psy's not an artifact. It's a prophetic prism. Cool thing about this matchup with Command the Dreadhorde is that I can actually... Well, it says creatures and planeswalkers, not artifacts. It's a little bit worse against that deck. It plays all artifacts. But I will do this. And put the Wild Growth Walker in the graveyard so I can bring it back with Command the Dreadhorde. I'll attack with a Jadelight Ranger too. I kind of want it to die. Honestly, this memory card is so good against our deck because we want to bring everything back out of the graveyard, but they can memory us before we do that. Like, so bad. Please don't memory. Please don't memory. God. I mean, I should probably use Assassin Trophy because it's getting shuffled back to my deck anyway. But I don't really like... Maybe I should just, like, kill an island. No, it doesn't really do anything, right? Like, I'm going to get this card back anyway. So it's actually just free to do this. But it's a matter of, like, do I want them to recycle any of these? Probably not. Nebraska. Definitely Duress. It's Duress and Crokeyz for 4. Oh my. So many commits. Alright, Fine Finality is a good one. I didn't expect this matchup to be bad in 2 different ways. Number 1, they're comboing us, which is bad against a non-combo grindy deck like this is. And number 2, they have 3 commit to memories in their deck, and memory completely counters our game plan. But isn't a day of Magic if you don't joke about the tech thing? Technology's hard. Okay. Well, I guess we should just commit. Or not commit. I mean, Fine Finality. And then we can get their Psy and Glint Nest and Ornithopter and our Merfolk Branchwalker, but we're probably getting memoried anyway. Prism. You have a 6/6 Crisis. Stop gaining so much life. Can they deal with our Crisis without bouncing it? I'm not sure. A lot of lands, by the way. Paradoxical outcome. Return our non-land, non-tokens. Draw a card for each card returned. They're gonna plan to return all the cards they have. Yikes. Yeah, I agree, no. Trading folders is better than not trading folders. 11 life. We can just play Command the Dreadhorde here if their plan is just Paradoxical Outcome. What if I just make them commit now instead of using Paradoxical Outcome? This makes them commit, which means I can't Paradoxical Outcome. Perfect. I didn't want that card anyway. Alright, so what if they memory? They're not going to memory. They're going to Paradoxical Outcome. They also have to try to not die to freaking Hydroid Crisis attacking them in return. There's a chance I should have attacked with Crisis before using Fine Finality on that, like 2 turns ago. They'd be at, like, what, 9 life right now instead of 11? But it's still a 2-turn clock anyway. You get headaches watching Cat Oven, it must be a headache to watch this. Or play it. Yeah, it definitely is a headache to play that deck, but I have friends that just love it. Just love the artifact deck. Like there's a reason why Affinity and stuff is super popular. Alright, we're gonna get a Baral's expertise on Crisis. Okay. Plus cast Paradoxical Outcome, bouncing your stuff, drawing 4 cards. Yikes. If they cast Psy, I'm gonna be very scared. Actually, I have Vraska for Psy. I can Vraska plus Hydroid Crisis for 4 next turn. It's not a Psy. Honestly, I think I'm going to go Crisis for... Interesting. They probably have Dispute. Okay, they can't cast Dispute. Crisis for 6. Please draw Nissa. Another Paradoxical Alchemy they want to play. I can actually Crokeyz for 2, draw the Command the Dreadhorde, and cast it. But I only get their Psy, Ornithopter, and Glint Nest. I don't even think that's that good. But at least if they memory, they don't get those cards back. Or I could just Crokeyz for a lot. Jeez. I'm gonna Crokeyz for 6. Did not draw a piece of interaction. We could definitely die. 6 cards in opponent's hand. There's a commit. There's a paradoxical outcome. All they're missing is a Psy and an Ace of Flux Reservoir. They have a billion cards. They're also kind of missing the improvised card, right? Which they probably are just playing right now. That's a Psy. Do I just go, and that comes out because the name is Psy? So I just sigh when it comes out? Kind of similar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Once you learn the correct sequences, it becomes much faster. Oh, for sure, definitely. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a lot faster once you learn the correct sequence, like how you're supposed to play the deck. Alright, draw 3 cards. Gosh, that deck draws so many cards. Between commit memory, between commit memory, all the prophetic prisms, like reverse engineers, Brawl's expertise, it just draws so many cards. They're getting 4 life per spell, 3 life here, 5 life on the next spell. Yeah, forget, Psy also draws cards. Could have Mystical Dispute again. I think I'm going with double Branch Walker. If I reveal a Assassin's Trophy, I play it. If I don't, I play Vraska and minus on Psy. I can also shock and play Command the Dreadhorde. The gate. I think I have to keep that.
You should leave before I make you disappear. I'll carve it out of existence.
That deck gains so much life in a single turn that, like, attacking just seems meaningless, but it's the only way to win. The 1/1's going to take out the Vraska. Vraska already did its job, though, in taking out the Sai. There is a paradoxical outcome, commit to memory. So, like, paradoxical outcome can return just, like, almost everything they have. Draw, like, 6 cards, go to 20 cards in deck, and then freaking do everything again. Oh, no. Another Sai. This is game 4. Paradoxical outcome combo is 2-1. So if they win this, they win the match. It's looking pretty good for them, to be honest. 4 mana available. Play 4 things. They're getting. Oh my gosh, they have statuary now. Oh god. How much life was that? Was that 5 life? No, it wasn't, right? Land drop. Ornithopter. How much life does this gain? 4 life off this. 5 and 6 is 11, 39. 7 is... If it has 3 more spells, they win. Maybe it's 4 more spells. Oh my! Oh my. Oh, cool. I have Fine Finality. Ornithopter? I could lose here, right? Depending on how many 0 mana spells they draw? Oh my gosh, I didn't lose. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance?
Through this land, we are all connected.
Okay.
The land fights for us.
Full control. Tap for black. Tap for double. Tameo using not the black. Minusing Tameo. Getting duress. Duress again.
The past is never forgotten.
Okay, that was broken. Alright. Racist Nissa up next. Let's go. Hopefully they don't kill me. They're probably going to kill me. Maybe I should have left the negate and then stopped the other draw spell. Well, I don't. I felt like they don't. If I had the opportunity to get an Assassin's Trophy there, that I would not want them to negate my trophy. Oh my gosh, 7 more life and I'm dead. I could be very dead. I mean, as long as they don't draw Navigator's Compass, I think I should be okay. They can't tap Mox Amber for mana, but they can tap it with Improvise. They can tap all 5 lands for Improvise? Oh god, no brawls! I'm super dead. 47. Death. Death to James. Oh, they're going all out, huh? 58. I mean, they had game even if we got rid of the draw card. So. Alright, gamers, there it is. Reservoir combo beats Sultai Dreadhorde 3-1. I think it's just a bad matchup for Sultai Dreadhorde. Very strong deck, but could not put a damage on the board fast enough to deal with Reservoir's combo. Next up is Group D, which is Esper Doom Foretold against Teamer Adventures. Anyways, go ahead and check me out in one of these next videos or watch the playlist from the top, and I'll see you right over there. And as always,